Hello, everyone. Welcome to BHTV Channel 4. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library. In this program, we talk about everything that's coming up. This is the month of July, so we have all kinds of fun things coming up. Today, we have with us Matt Makowski, who is the head of Public Services, and Tina Rizala, who's head of Youth and Teen Services. Thanks for coming in, Matt and Tina, as always. Really appreciate your coming in and letting everyone know what's going on in our wonderful library. Matt's going to start us off with, I think, some closures.
That's true. We do have a couple of different hours in July. Of course, July 4th, we are closed. But also the day before, on Wednesday, July 3rd, we are closed at 5 p.m. And then also, the Classic Car Show this year is on Thursday, July 18th. We close at 5 that day as well.
I'm glad you mentioned some of those things because, you know, we have big activities on July 3rd in the park, the community park, just to, you know, give our city a little heads up. And also, don't forget to go to the Classic Car event, which is attended by thousands of people. You can be one of those people. And I think part of the reason the library closes is so people can park in the parking lot there, too.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Come park in our lot.
So that's another place for you to think about parking because it is very crowded. Anyway, those are dates you want to remember. So Matt, what else is cooking over there?
Well, speaking of cooking, thank you very much. July Spice Club is celery seed. So, you know, sign up, get your cup of celery seed and some recipes, and we'll see what it's like.
Yeah, I'm really curious about celery seed. That's not a spice you use a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, but you know, we're digging them out.
Good. Yay.
And we take off the first week from programs so everyone can do their vacations and holiday celebrations. But we are back Tuesday, July 9th at 7 p.m. With an introduction to birding. This is going to be presented by Sophie Shukin over from Lake Catherine. She is an expert birder, and she's going to tell you how to get started with it, what equipment you might need, where you should go to find the birds.
Yeah, and there are so many times and opportunities, even the forest preserve nearby, that you can go and go on bird walks and stuff. She'll probably let people know where to go because, you know, we've had a scarcity of birds, at least in our yard, because those birds are off, you know, getting fat and sassy with those cicadas. So now they're going to be coming back into, I think, the yard where we can see them.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, hit that one up. Thursday, July 11th at 7 p.m., we have Women Spies of World War II with Kit Sargent. She's an author, a researcher. She can tell you all about kind of the danger and intrigue that the women spies went through.
Very, very good. And like I said, you know, with the anniversary of D-Day, everybody's kind of focusing on some of the events that went on in World War II, which is certainly appropriate. So that'll be really interesting.
Indeed. Tuesday, July 16th at 7 p.m., we have Death-Defying Acts, the History of the Circus. So this is presented by Bill Pack. We had him in last year doing Houdini, and he did a bunch of Houdini tricks. So we can't wait to see what he's got planned for talking about the circus.
I hope he doesn't do anything death-defying. That's a little scary.
Me too.
Yeah.
Then on Tuesday, July 23rd at 7 p.m., Megan Wells is going to be performing the Sherlock Holmes mystery, The Speckled Band. So normally Megan Wells does kind of historical portrayals, kind of like Leslie Goddard. But this one, you know, it sounds interesting. It's Arthur Conan Doyle's favorite Sherlock Holmes story, and she says it's like an audiobook come to life. So I'm looking forward to this one. It should be
That should be good. I loved all the Sherlock Holmes stories. They were really great.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this will be good.
Check that out. And then, of course, July 25th is another concert in the park, which we don't want to compete with, so we don't have anything then. But we'll be back on Thursday, July 30th for Seeking Spiceland, which is kind of a history of different spices, you know, speaking of our Spice Club.
Spice, yeah.
And kind of, you know, where they came from, a lot of them from southern India, and so she'll be talking about kind of how they got into the world and the effects of everything with the spice trade and all that.
That'll be fascinating.
Yeah.
That was so important way back to trade those spices, and people are very excited to get unusual spices.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. And what was the date of that?
That is Thursday, July 30th.
July 30th, and that ends July.
That's it.
Okay, thanks, Matt. Tina, I know there's always something going on.
There is. There's a lot going on in July, and I just want to remind everyone that just because we're halfway done with summer a little bit, you still sign up for summer reading. Like right now, the kids are very excited coming into the library. We already have almost 400 signups.
Oh, wow.
So it's great to see them get excited. And our theme this year is Adventure Begins at PHPL. So each week at the library, we are going to a different place. And to kick it off in July, we are going to Barbie Land. So we have a Barbie-themed story time on Tuesday, July 2nd at 11 a.m. for ages 2 to 5. You're going to hear some Barbie stories. There's going to be some Barbie dancing. So it's just going to be a fun time for everyone.
Living in a Barbie world.
Yes.
Okay, it's fun.
To help kick things off, we have 4th of July celebration on Tuesday, July 2nd at 2 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. So there's going to be lots of art activities and just lots of things to get the kids excited about the upcoming holiday.
Yeah, cool.
And then our 2nd week of July, we are visiting Camp Half-Blood. Now, Camp Half-Blood is from the Percy Jackson, Rick Riordan series. So we are visiting all things fantasy and some Greek mythology in there as well. So to kick it off, that Monday for grades 3 to 5, we will be making unicorn keychains on our Glowforge at 2 o'clock. So this is a great opportunity if your child has not been to our Fab Lab. It is a great space, and they can come in and they can go ahead and make their own unicorn keychain.
That is great, and it's summer, so you can take a little time and have a really fun experience in learning how to work the Glowforge. I don't know how to do it.
Yes, and it's so mesmerizing just to see it go to work. Like there are always kids looking over it like, oh my God, it's doing it so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's cool. Make your reservation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then Tuesday, July 9th at 11:30, we have our partnership. We partner with Key Autism Services to come in and do a sensory-friendly stories and play. That's for children ages 2 to 5, and it's at 11:30 at the library.
Very nice.
Yes. And we have a training camp for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade on Tuesday, July 9th at 2 o'clock. So this is going to be a Camp Half-Blood training camp. So there are going to be obstacle courses. There's going to be a scavenger hunt. We're going to see what Greek villains you're going to get throughout the library. So,
That sounds really daring and exciting and fun.
Yes.
Obstacle courses are great.
they are, and kids they love a good scavenger hunt. So,
I sure do.
yes. And then the following week, we will be making 3D printed keychains at the library as well. And that is on Tuesday, July 9th at 4 o'clock for grades 4-12. And yes, so we're going to be using Tinkercad to go ahead and put our name for the keychain, and then you're going to see it go to work on the 3D printer.
Wow, I don't know what Tinkercad is.
It's just a software that we're going to use to go in.
And make that. Wow, okay. That's another thing you can learn about.
Yes. And then our teen book boxes are back. And this month, the theme is fantasy. So you're going to come in, you're going to register for a teen book box, and you're going to get your questionnaire, and we're going to pick out some great fantasy-themed books for you. Some goodies, some treats. You get to keep everything. Just let us know how you enjoy the book.
I just love this. I know I say this all the time, but it's so fun that you get a book, you get a bunch of other little stuff, and like it's maybe something you wouldn't normally read, but you have the opportunity to try another genre that maybe is something you're going to love. I just think that's such a fun thing.
You know, I got to tell you, there are so many kids that are excited now. They're like, I'm going to be in 6th grade in the fall, so now I can register for teen book boxes.
Oh, cool.
So they're very excited.
Yeah.
We had about 5 girls come in, and they're just like, yes, I'm
yay.
old enough now.
Yes, that's great.
So, yeah. And on Wednesday, July 10th, we have Percy Jackson t-shirts at 2 o'clock. And if you enjoy the show as much as a lot of us did at the library, come in. We'll get you a T-shirt ready and pressed using our heat press, Cricut heat press that is in the Fab Lab. So again, another opportunity to use a different machine in the Fab Lab,
Yes.
which is kind of just what we're all about right now. And you get like a neat shirt out of it. Everyone's going to ask you,
Yeah.
where'd you get your Camp Half-Blood shirt? At the library. Go check it
Yeah,
out.
right. And you get to learn another tool that
Yes.
then you know how to use for the future. And summer's a great time to do that. I keep saying that because it is. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
And we also have our furry readers on Wednesday, July 10th. So come in, read to some dogs. All of this time that you spend reading to the dog also counts toward your summer reading goal for the library. So again, it's a win-win, and you get to play with some dogs.
Oh,
So,
yes,
yeah.
that sounds fun.
Thursday, July 11th, we have Dungeons and Dragons. Now, this is going to be a special edition. It is going to be Greek mythology themed. And you do not need to have any experience playing Dungeons and Dragons. We will show you how to play it and, yeah, get you excited, meet other kids that enjoy playing it or just playing it for the first time.
And that's a nice opportunity to learn how to play the game. It's so many games that you think, I mean, even as an adult, like Mahjong. I'd love to learn how to play Mahjong. I don't know how to play.
Me too.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to know?
Yeah.
And so you have the chance to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons and kind of get with it if it's and see if it's a game that you would like to eventually play more of.
Yes, great opportunity. And then the following week, we have Taylor Swift Week. So this special week is all things Taylor Swift. So we had to bring it back because we had a Taylor Swift Week in April, and everyone was still coming in, hey, when are we going to do more Taylor Swift things?
Oh my gosh.
So this is your opportunity. So from July 15th to July 19th, we have Drop-In Taylor Swift Week from 3 to 5 p.m. Again, we will be using all the machines in our Fab Lab to make awesome Taylor Swift swag. So,
Everybody loves
Yes,
Taylor Swift.
yes.
You want to get your merch that you didn't have to pay for, right?
right. No, exactly. You do not need to register. That's the only program you do not need to register for.
Oh.
But we are limited on supplies, so it's only available while supplies last.
Okay, that makes sense.
You do need to register for this Taylor Swift album cup that we will be making in the Fab Lab. We will be using permanent vinyl with our Cricut, and it is going to be on a glass cup. So, yes, that is for our teens in grades 6 through 12.
Okay. And you do need to register for that, so you have
Yes.
the right amount of supplies. Yeah.
And we have limited time that we're working with, too, and we want to make sure that everyone learns how to do it and can do it well.
Right. Okay, cool.
For our little ones, our babies, we have swimming story time on Wednesday, July 17th at 11:30. Baby story time, come on in, hear some stories about water. It also gives parents a chance to connect with all the other parents, and it gives the babies a chance to get out and play, pop some bubbles. It's a good time.
Good. So the stories are about swimming. The babies won't be swimming.
No, correct.
Okay. Just want to
Unless
make
they
sure.
can swim in bubbles, you know. That's and we have our Blue STEM Battle of the Books. So we have a new book club. It is all going to be Blue STEM books that are that the kids are going to be reading, and the first one that they're going to be reading is Invisible. I'm sorry. It's by Christina Diaz Gonzalez and Gabrielle Epstein, and this is a graphic novel. Children love reading graphic novels.
They do.
And the neat thing about this story is it's a modern day breakfast club. So you have a loner, you have an athlete, you have a rich kid, and they're kind of just like thrown together, and you need to read it to find out what they do. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
a neat story.
Cool.
And that's for children grades 3 to 5. Again, it's Blue STEM Battle of the Books, and get a head start on reading some of these because some of the schools do require the kids to go ahead and read Blue STEM books, so start early. On Wednesday, July 17th, we have Fun with Chalk at 5 o'clock for grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. So come over to the library and decorate our sidewalk and show off your masterpiece.
There's a lot of sidewalk that needs covering.
Yes.
So you have plenty of space.
And then we have an Art for Littles program on Thursday, July 18th at 11:30 for children ages 2 to 5. And it's a lot of sensory play, getting messy. There's going to be pom-pom art, ice cube painting. So just
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dress your kid for a mess and bring him to the library.
Don't wear anything you treasure.
Also on Thursday, July 18th, we have an all ages program. It's a Taylor Swift karaoke program. So if you want your chance at fame, come to the library. We'll give you a microphone and you can just belt out your favorite Taylor Swift hits in the activity room.
And I'm guessing you all know all the Taylor Swift songs to sing, so it's not going to be hard for you to sing those songs. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We also have a magician coming in on Friday, July 19th at 11 o'clock. This is an all-ages show. John Meisner's magic show is going to be happening at the library. You do want to make sure that you register for this program as well, because the performers do tend to fill up rather quickly. We have Fun with Chocolate on Tuesday, July 22nd. So our final week of summer reading involves Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So we're going to be doing lots of activities with chocolate, lots of different games with chocolate, and lots of fun with chocolate, like this program. For children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade, it's at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, July 2nd.
Fun.
And then for our older kids, we have the Chocolate Championship Games. So be sure that you register for this. It's going to fill up quickly. It's on Wednesday, July 24th at 2 o'clock for children grades 3 to 5.
And we play games with the chocolate, or chocolate is our prize, or
You play games with the chocolate.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm not running this game, this program, but she's taking it very seriously, and she is planning it already right now as we speak.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, and we'll hope the air conditioning is working.
So just let me know when I need
Melty
to get the chocolate. Okay. We have our video game club is back, and it's on Thursday, July 25th at 2 o'clock for children grades 4 through 8. We are bringing out our Oculus. So
Wait a minute. Tell me what that is again. Oculus. What is it?
our Oculus is you put on this headgear, and it's like animated. You're in the game.
Oh. That is so interesting.
Yes, it is funny to watch us play at the desk because
No one knows what you're doing.
in my head, when I have it on, I am on a roller coaster, and everyone's just like, "What is wrong with Christina?" Yes, it's a good time.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So yes, come into the library and have fun with our Oculus. Nature Hour in July is on Friday, July 26th at 10 a.m. We will be at Lake Catherine again, and we will be learning about worms. We will be singing stories. No, we will be reading stories, singing songs, and playing with live worms and learning all about them.
Oh, wonderful.
I know. We went from cicadas to worms, and it's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. The birds and the worms do go together, so that could work.
Oh, this is true. So yes, make sure that you register for that. It's always a good time when we visit Lake Catherine. And we have some Minute to Win It games on Monday, July 29th to help get us excited about the Olympics that are going to be coming up. And that's at 2 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. And that wraps up Youth and Teen.
I love the Minute to Win It too, because it's just that limited time.
Yes.
You got to hurry through it, and then you're on to the next thing. Well, these sound all really great. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Matt. Don't forget that if you're looking for a place to go, some fun, summer gets kind of long for kids sometimes. And look, you go to the library, there's something to do. And you as the parent, for the older kids, don't have to sit there. You can go to the reading room and, kind of enjoy reading a magazine or whatever. You get some time out too. So take advantage of being at the library this summer. Don't forget those days where they're closing early, July 3rd, not open July 4th, and closing early July 18th too. Don't forget that you can park there. It's allowed when we have the car show going on and so forth. Actually, on the 4th of July too, we have a parade. You will be able to park there too, I'm sure, because the library is closed on that date as well. There's a lot going on. Thanks for watching us. We'll see you next month at the library. Bye for now.